I almost didn't film this because I felt like my plan wasn't perfect. But then I remembered clarity beats perfection every single time. What's up, YouTube? I am Sharia McCullough. This is the Sharia McCullough channel where I am documenting and sharing my debt-free journey while simultaneously helping women heal their money stories and build lives that make sense for them mentally, physically, and financially. If that sounds like something that you can relate to, be informed and inspired by, be sure to click that subscribe button. I am trying to post at least one video every single week until I am monetized, which is one of my 2025 goals. If you are stuck in research mode, waiting until you have everything figured out before you start your business or your budget, this video is permission for you to just start. I am showing you guys my real life budget and business goals for the month of May and 3 tips from millionaires that I am implementing to help to complete or accomplish my business goals, grow and scale my mental health private practice into a mental health empire, and prepare for my millionaire future. So let's get into it. So for my budget, for my financial goals, I do have my May's budget template up. So I did kind of review some of my main financial goal for the month of May. And that main one is to get my truck at or below $7,000. Now we are planning for an income of $12,000 at a minimum of $12,348.40. And thus far, we've already received $5,283.21. So I'm pretty confident that we will accomplish that goal. The next goal is financial goal, and these are pretty consistent every single month, is to save, I think, about $1,000, at least $1,000 collectively over 5 different sinking funds, particularly to grow my high yield savings account. And my goal is for it to reach $22,000 for the year of 2025, and I'm pretty confident that I'm going to meet or exceed that. But I just want to make sure that I do not pull from my savings account for any circumstances, that I try and figure it out without letting that be and if I do have to use my savings, let that be the last resort. And then lastly, my financial goal for May 2025 is to track all of my expenses in my budgeting tracker. Here lately, what I've been doing is like on a more routine basis. Here recently, I've been like going in a couple of days late or right before one budget closes out into the next one. And sometimes that can be very overwhelming, trying to make sure, because some transactions won't post, but I've already documented them and then I'm repeating, and then sometimes that can cause issues in the budget. So I want to be intentional about tracking my expenses daily or every couple of days for the month of May. And so those are my 3 financial goals. 1, to save and not touch my savings account, particularly my high yield savings account. 2, get my truck, my car loan down to $7,000 or below, and then to track my financial expenses on a daily or more routine basis. One of the biggest goals that I've already kind of knocked on or worked on thus far is applying $2,100, which was my full triage counselor position check, to my car loan. That gets me closer to my June 2025 payoff goal. And every time I sit down with my template, I'm not just budgeting, I'm literally redesigning or designing my freedom, which will allow me to take greater risk in my business. So speaking of my business, for those who do not know, I own my very own virtual private practice, and I have a community, a bigger community about the business of private practice over on TikTok. I am currently working on some offers for that audience. And then in my private practice, I work with overachieving and ambitious moms who are struggling with mom guilt due to lack of boundaries, but then finding it difficult or feeling like they have to choose between their career or their children. And then I work with Gen Z, also experiencing anxiety and depression due to feeling inadequate or unable to navigate adulthood. I also assist them with navigating adult transitions. So my business goals for overall, I absolutely want to increase my income. That's always a goal. But specifically for 2025, it was to, this is very ambitious, but to double my income. And so I have been trying to, from month to month, being very strategic on what that looks like. Right now, again, I'm working on that signature offer. Then I'm also trying to build thriving communities that are engaging so that I can start to possibly get brand deals and sponsorships and earn some income that way. So the business goals for the month of May for my business is 1, to batch and publish 4 long-term YouTube videos. One of my 2025 goals on my bingo card is to become monetized on YouTube as well as on TikTok. I have become monetized on TikTok. I haven't really gained any money, but I have become monetized, so I was able to mark that off my bingo board. The next one is to always be promoting my budget template, which is my digital product, so that I can start to build trust and gain some engagement with that, and hopefully start to earn some income with my budgeting template as well. And then lastly, it says to sign 2 to 3 new coaching clients or grow my email list. Right now, it's probably more, growing my email list is probably going to be more attainable. Now, I do have, because my coaching offer is not complete, but I do offer consultation or mentorship calls. Let this be a plug that I do offer consultation calls for other therapists who are trying to leave agency and go into private practice. I allow you to pick my brain, and we come up with a very clear plan to get you out of agency work and seeing at least 5 to 10 clients within 6 months. With the content creation, I'm not trying to go viral. I'm trying to build a brand that serves women like me. Black, ambitious, and tired of hustling with no strategy. My business goals this month are all about building consistent income without burnout. That's my biggest thing. So I really wanted to get into 3 success habits that I'm using from millionaires. The first one is clarity over complexity. Millionaires don't wait for perfection. They make a clear, simple plan and start. So this month, I'm not overcomplicating. I'm just executing. I'm just getting it done. It does not have to look perfect. And when I go back to review it, if I feel like I can make corrections, now that is one thing I will do. I won't let perfection stop me, but I will go back and review my content and look on how I can make improvements. I'm always looking on how to improve. The second one is systems over hustle. I am batching content weekly using automations for emails and scheduling admin days. So today is actually an admin/content day, which is a Friday. My calendar reflects rest as much as grind because hustle does not always mean successful. Lastly, I'm doing self-investment over self-doubt, whether it's coaching, courses, or taking time to regroup. I treat energy like currency, as should you. May is about investing in the version that I am becoming. And I did recently join a monthly mastermind group. The mastermind group is for a year, and it is with other female entrepreneurs, specifically service-based entrepreneurs who are looking to scale their business income anywhere between $250,000 and $500,000. And that lies around where I want to be. So whether your goal is to pay off debt, launch your business, or just start, I hope this video reminded you don't have to have a perfect plan. You need a real one and the courage to trust it. Drop your May money goals in the comments and tell me, what are you building for this month? If you have a business, what is your business and what are your business goals, or what is one business goal? And if you need a budgeting system, whether for your personal budget or your business budget, you can absolutely grab my budgeting template. This template has been successful in helping me go from $33,000 at the beginning of this year to now to $11,000 and $11,460 since January. And it has helped us pay off over $17,000 in credit card debt since we started our debt-free journey in 2023. So that is linked in the description box below in my Stand store. And if you are not already subscribed, please make sure you have subscribed. If you have any questions about anything I shared in this video, please make sure to list it or link it down below. Please make sure to follow me on all of my socials. But if you are not following, or you know someone else who may benefit from my type of content, please be sure to share this video with them as well. Thank you so very much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.